see if I can share my screen. I think it's my fault from here. Where's the screen now? Oh, there. Sorry guys, I'm so sorry about this. I think, yeah. All right, I'll just exchange this slide. I think we should be fine. Yeah. I think we should be fine now. What's this? Sorry. Screen window tab, and then share. Yeah. These are things that. Yeah. All right. Sorry guys. I think I've wasted like 2, 4, 5 minutes. Yeah, but just to recap what we say, or just to emphasize some things that we need to do in this call. Okay, let me record. Let me see if I can record this session. Means that let me record. Oh, we don't have brief. That's the annoying part. We don't have recording. You can't record this session. I think because it's free. Yeah, I think we just be with it. I can share this slide later, but let's just bear with me for now. Can you guys see my slide? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Saving. Yeah, I say. Yeah. What do business? Why do businesses need that business analysis? I think one of the things is to save money, help the client to make the best decision, ensure the project is worth doing, ensure the stakeholders are happy, follow up on the project from definition to delivery. Is it cost saving? Yeah. Is it cost saving? Is it adding value? Does it really worth it? And I have some feedback. I've given some before. Yeah, I think from what I've gotten so far, I think I'll just need to re-emphasize on stakeholder, who stakeholder is, or what some things also. I said we need to understand that who is a stakeholder. Okay, I'll talk about it in the next slide. And also, can we understand the best? Okay, now we can now understand the best techniques to use, and also we might also use all this technique. I see that some, I saw someone saying CEO, you just inform the CEO, and I think I responded to that person and say, it's like Dangote reducing the price of the petroleum, and then Aliko Dangote is not informed, or he's not well consulted, he's not responsible for it. I don't think that's how it will be. But he will not be only be informed, he will be responsible, accountable, he will be consulted, or he consults some people and he will be informed. We can't just say he will be informed, or because he's this big man in short, we just say he will be the one to be responsible. It can be everything in the racist metrics, and also can be only one. And then it depends on the project, it depends on what you're working on, it depends on the company project, the numbers of people in the company and all of that. There are so many things at stake in it for you to understand which races to use. Also, the techniques to use, it doesn't limit it to one. You can't limit it to, because I saw someone say workshop, just only workshop in his technique, and then with his stakeholder, I'm happy with that. I think that's someone that used fidelity back, and then that's beautiful, because in that regard, what he said, the problem of his project is just limited to like 7-6 people, and he just put them together into workshop and solve the problem once and all. We don't need, at that point, we don't need to use survey, irrespective of, because we need to because it depends on the problem you want to solve. It depends on the problem you want to solve. It doesn't depend on the company and some other things. And then I'll talk about this also. How do you manage the stakeholders? I think I have it in slide. Because they are responsible doesn't mean you use interview. Yeah, like I said, because someone is responsible doesn't mean, because of the example I used last week, doesn't mean the person will be only use interview. Okay, you can just bring them together in a workshop and say, okay guys, I think these guys are like-minded, or the management board, you bring them together, and then you do workshop for them, and get what you want, instead of going one after the other, and and be doing interview. Because one of those things you want to do also, you want to save time. And then I wrote there also, I say, because there are 1,000 in number nurses, like I think automation, I saw someone want to do automation of lawsuits. If you want to do automation of lawsuit, we don't mean, because we have 1,000 nurses in lawsuit now, we don't mean that we'll use survey. We can use workshop, and then we can just bring them together, use workshop, or use focus group, which is same as workshop. You bring them together in batches, department by department, and get what you want from them. document requirement and move on. Also, you can use some incentive for them to come for the workshop. Like in some places, they can tell you that that day is work free day, or the first 4 hours is work free day. Then you go back to work. Just some people like free hours. Just from some form of incentive, and you just get it done. All right. Golden Ruby. All right, these are certain golden rules that should be adhered to. You can use multiple techniques, like I said, so that you can get it. I said last week also that someone wants to get feedback from me. The person has sent me email. He has sent me survey questionnaire on email. Send me the hard copy. He has tried and called me also just to get the feedback. He has used 3 techniques just for only me. And then, is anybody talking? Can we mute ourselves, please, so we can enjoy the class? And then also most what you do is that you listen more than you talk. You document everything. You don't want to assume. You don't want to. I will define this later. Scope creep is that let's add this one, just this small thing. This small thing can spoil the project. You don't want to allow that. Ensure that at that initial stage you document everything. You validate before you proceed. Ensure that you send them minutes. Like normal, if I have a call with you guys now, I can just send a meeting at the end of the call, like, oh guys, for me to understand, this is what I understand with what we discussed, that you guys will be agreeing to use Teams going forward and all of that, and then that would be that would be the best option. I think, yeah. However, there are a few mistakes BAs make and include relying on just one method. If you rely on one method, you can make a mistake, may not get the best of the requirement. If you are talking to the wrong stakeholder, and that's why you need to know who your stakeholder is, and poor documentation. If you don't have good documentation, also you may have some issue in there. Next one is that from you guys, I want to hear from you guys which output, which technique that you think guys need think give the best output. Serious, I'm struggling to hear everyone. Can someone just talk so that I can know I'm not talking to myself for 18 minutes now? Yeah. Can't hear anyone. Alright, Roy Matt, can you talk? Roy Matt, talk. Let's see if we can hear you. Cornell, can you talk? Cornell, go ahead. Oh dear. I can't hear you guys. I don't know if it's from my side. Yeah, you can hear me. Okay, I think I can hear Adebola now. Cornell, so I think I can hear you. Okay, you guys just tell me which technique do you guys think gives the best output? Oh, someone has been complaining. Go ahead, Adenike, go ahead. Samuel, go ahead. I can't hear you, Adenike. Let's see if you can hear someone. Come back to you. I think it's from my side, and I will agree it's from my side. Let me see. Let me just disconnect this in my headphone. Let me see if I can use I'll disconnect. Alright, can you hear me now? Go ahead, Cornell. Go ahead, Cornell. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
All right, good. I think I can hear you guys now. I think it's headphone. All right, yeah, you guys can just answer what do you think is the best? What technique give the best output? What do you guys think? I didn't care. You can go ahead.
I think interviews. I don't
Yeah. Okay,
know.
that's good. Perfect. Samuel.
Okay, for me,
I hear you. I didn't care.
Getting over it. Okay, so for me, I think it's workshop.
Okay.
Because getting everybody at the same time, you can hear from everybody. You have it to meet people one-on-one.
Yeah. We'll get there. Yeah, that's fantastic. That's beautiful. So carry. If I get it right, I'm sorry if I didn't. Go ahead. Thank you, Samuel.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good
I
afternoon.
think the best option is by observation, because if it's questionnaire, they can choose not to be honest.
Yeah.
If it's interview, they can choose not to be honest with their problems, understand? But when you see them who doing the job observation, you can know where the lapses are coming from.
All right, perfect. Adebola, thank you.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Honestly, I still believe it depends on the problem.
Yeah.
Depending on the kind of problem we have, that's what determines which option is the best.
Yeah.
So I still say like depending on the problem, that's what we know which one is the best output.
All right, thank you. Oluwafemi, then we'll come back to Adenike.
Hi, that's true. So I think it's interview because during the interview there might be some follow-up questions that might still be related to another person that you might pick up from the interview.
All right.
So you can go and approach that person and do a follow-up.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Adenike, let's hear from you, and then
Thank you. I mentioned interview earlier, but I think I didn't explain, so I just want to explain
oh,
more
good,
now.
good.
So I think interviews because you're speaking directly with the stakeholders, right? And by that they will be able to. I know you have your questions prepared, but you know from asking them questions, you are going to get responses that will lead to another questions, and by so doing, you're going to get context. You're going to get clarity, and you'll be able to probe them for even the things that they didn't want to say that you did not even plan ahead, and before you know it, you are getting what you actually needed for the project. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Marian, then we'll proceed. Thank you.
Hi. For my own end, I think first of all, depending on the problem you have to solve though. But for me personally, I think I would just combine shadowing and interview. Shadowing in the sense that I would want to get my own personal opinion, like see them do the work, know where the lapses are, have my own personal opinion about where I think they're lagging behind. Then when I now eventually have the interview with them, I'll be able to combine their own the outcome of their own insight, their own suggestion, of their own opinions. I'll be able to combine with my own with what I saw from shadowing them. So,
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, thank you, Marian. Yeah, I think everybody said the right thing. Yeah, depend on the project, and then it doesn't mean you use one and forget the other. I mean, start with interview, then proceed to workshop. I can use all. Let's also understand that you can use all. You can make sure you use all, and then it doesn't matter. You can use one. You can start from the other, and then it differs actually. For interview, maybe I want to speak to Aliko Dangote only, or and his daughter. I just I have some interview with them. Interview and workshop go hands in hand. Just that interview is like majorly focusing on one person or one, two, maximum of two people. While workshop is like maybe HODs, like head of department in university, just bring them together, understand why students are failing and all of that. What else? Yeah, I think that's actually, and shadowing. I think shadowing is good for if the person cannot communicate the problem. They have a problem, but they can't say it. They can't say it. We just know that when it's December period, there's this they can't articulate it. It's not because they are not intelligent, but they can't say it. You just shadow, just look at them, and there's something we call documentation also. Documentation means that when you join it, like for example, if you guys got a job now, and then you get a job, the first thing they will do to you is that the first thing you ask is that can you share with me the document of your stakeholders? They will share with you. That's the first thing. And you see, you don't have to go through that rigmarole on looking for who is responsible. You see it there. All right. And the second thing also is that they will tell you is that can you give me access to your conference or where you guys document your documentation. And that's shadowing. You go there and be looking at it. Shadowing also. Do you understand? It depends on what the project is. If you are going to IT, people that are fully established, like Juma, that maybe they have an IT department, I don't know, or MTN, that I know MTN have IT department. When you go into MTN has a structure already. You fit in. You go into the structure. And then but in short, everyone depends on the project. It depends on depend on what you guys want to achieve at the end of the day, but you can use her. Just take that. Thank you very much for that. I will just proceed now. I say who is stakeholder? First thing is we need to know stakeholder. So that is anybody that is involved or concerned with the project. If they are to, this demolition they are doing now, or let's say they want to do road in Lekki, I don't know, people that are in Lagos that there was publication that they want to do Lekki, you repair Lekki Aja Expressway. Is people, the society are informed, because not because they need to be informed that that road will be busy because of this so and so. Be careful, prepare your travel time ahead. If you are planning 30 minutes, plan 1 hour. These are information. That's, and they have nothing to do. They don't have to accept it or ignore it. It depends on, but you need to know who the stakeholders are. Let's assume Lagos state government just go on the road and start building reconstructing the road without informing the public. There will be outrage, and when there is outrage, it's because they are the stakeholders. They are not contributing directly. The stakeholders are not well informed. All right, yeah. Let's just know that stakeholder is anybody that is concerned. Anybody that is concerned in the project. I think I give a feedback on automation, someone that want to do automation on the last suit. And then nursing assistant, those nurse who you are, those other nurse that are not staffs, they need to be informed. They need to be consulted, not informed, not only informed. They need to be consulted. What's the problem? What do you guys, we want to do this? Are they literate? Are they literate enough to go on to be using computer? I hope there will not be mistake. Did they need training? They need to be consulted, know the level of literacy, and see how we can help them. These are things you need to bring together and say, with the look of things, 70% of our nurse who you are, nursing assistant doesn't understand, and are not computer literate. And then we need to, we just need to, these are things you don't want to know what you want to deploy, so that you can easily bring up something that is user friendly. So a stakeholder is any individual that or group or organization that has interest in or is affected by or can influence the operational decision or the outcome of a project, institution or system. Anybody that you feel it's like, it's like this person will be you just need to inform them. They are stakeholders. And then I said this one also, like what are we, yeah, you need to look holistically. Like someone that wants to do the hospital need to look holistically from the end, beginning to the end. Who are the stakeholders? You can't just say, let me speak with the manager first. I will come to the project will fail. And why BA is because you don't want project to fail. What, maybe I should put it also there, is that BA, you are a BA because you don't want them to spend money. Like in some company can budget maybe 100 million for IT alone in 3 months per quarter. And then instead of going per project, that let's say 4 projects they want to do in that quarter, each project have 25 million. Instead of waiting 25 million on the project, BA can do all these things, and which is pay. I don't know how much they pay. Let's say in Lagos they pay 500,000 per month times 3 months is 1.5 million. BA is being paid 1.5 million to save 25 million, and that's why, to save. That's what you need to understand. You need to know who are holistically involved. If you don't, you need to inform them ahead, because if you say when it's time I'll figure it out, no, they will disappoint you, and you waste time, you waste money, you waste resources. And that's why BA is in the project. And